Hi guys, welcome to the video. No one's here yet. I'm just saying that for the sake of the video. So, I guess things are getting a little interesting, as you guys can tell from the title of the video. Yes, I have been accused of being a sellout or hold on, let me get the exact quote. Hold on, bear with me, I wrote it down. A pharmaceutical shill. Yeah. So I'll wait a little bit for people to start joining the chat before I actually dive in and explain exactly what's going on. Forgive my hair today. It's kind of doing its own thing. We had the windows down on our way back from church today. The windows were blowing the air around and my hair just decided to come out like this. Hey, welcome. How's it going? Introduce yourself as you log on. Yeah, so things are getting a little interesting. Are you having a good weekend? Whew, it's like really hot in here. I should have changed my shirt before I came on. But yeah, anyways, okay. Diving in. No one's in here yet, but hopefully. Hi, Rita. Tressa. Oh my gosh, sorry, I read that wrong. Tressa, how's it going? So I'm gonna just dive in and explain exactly what's going on. So I was flipping through my videos and I came across a gentleman that did a response video to my Invega the dirty drug video, and apparently he accuses me of being a pharmaceutical shill, which I want to come on and just say right up front, the reason why my thumbnail is a picture of all of my medication is because I'm going to go over all of the medication that I'm currently on right now. But I want to make a huge disclaimer on my channel, which I don't know why I never thought to address it, but I'm addressing it now, especially since I've been called out by this guy. I've never addressed it on my channel that I have never been paid or sponsored or coerced. I've never been asked by a pharmaceutical company or my doctors. I've never been approached by anyone to, hi Angel. I've never been approached by anyone to take any of the medications that I've ever been given, or I've never been paid or sponsored, or I just want to make that very, very clear that the medications that I am taking or have taken have been completely voluntary to myself. So yeah, totally my experience. And let me just say this right now. I know there are people out there that do it, that get paid to take drugs that are new on the market. I'm not one of those people that want to experiment with my body that way. So yeah, when I put out that video Invega the dirty drug video, it got a lot of responses, and I'm still getting people who write in about Invega, but I wanted to address certain things that he mentioned. First of all, he stated that he does not watch any of my videos. He has no history or context to my mental health journey or the medications that I'm on now or that I have been in the past, other than Invega, because he's only seen that one video that I've been on, or that I did. So he only has context from that one video that he's judging me on. And so I just want to, like I said, reiterate that I'm not being sponsored or paid to do any of my videos that I talk about my medication that I'm on. It's been a long 2-year, almost 3-year journey of me like this, yo-yoing up and down on different psychiatric medications. I have been on way too many that I can list. What I'm currently on now is actually working for me, Angel, I am on Invega and it's working for me perfectly. Everyone is so different. What an SS, lol. Yeah, Cheyenne. Hi, how are you, Cheyenne? Um, well, also, I wanted to address, I'll be bringing that up too, that Invega, it does work differently for everyone. And he has the biggest issue that he has with my video is that he states that it must be sponsored because my video has razzle dazzle and his channel does not. I don't know what razzle dazzle he thinks he's looking for or that he sees in my channel or in my videos, but like I said, it's not a sponsored video. I'm just putting it out there that my experience was true to my own in that video. So if you guys go back and watch Invega the dirty drug video, on YouTube, it's not even monetized. They completely unmonetized that video because it talks about an antipsychotic drug. So I'm not I'm not even getting paid from YouTube for that video. Okay, so I want to go down the rest of the list. He describes that his experience using Invega to be completely different than my experience. And I'm going to give him that. Of course, his experience is going to be completely different than my experience because, one, he's male and I'm female. So biologically, we're different. Chemically, in our brain chemistry, we're completely different. Tressa, I was on Invega and it was horrible for me. Yeah, so everybody has different experiences on this drug. And he acknowledges that I received all of the usual side effects as I stated in my video. He acknowledges that I had swelling of the breasts. He acknowledges that I had weight gain. He claims that he was on the injection and I claim that I was on the pill. So again, we are going to have different results. Jeff, Invega sucks. I think I have what they call akathisia plus a ton of other problems. I have akathisia too. I can totally relate to akathisia. Sometimes my coffee cup will shake. Just this morning, I was handing my husband his cup of coffee and he's like, "Why are your hands shaking?" And I had to remind him it's because of the akathisia. So akathisia is, I wouldn't state, like, let me just bring up that this gentleman, let's see, Cheyenne, I'm on Invega injections and I have weight gain. Other than that, it works just fine. See, Cheyenne, you're having a pleasant experience with Invega, whereas I did not have a good experience on Invega. So again, this is totally correct. Everybody is going to have a different experience. I just so happen to have every single side effects under the sun on that drug. That's why I consider Invega to be a dirty drug. And if you actually pull up the, what's it called? If you pull up the book that Invega is in with all of the other antipsychotic medications that they go into explaining exactly what Invega is actually a dirty drug. It does not respond well with brain chemistry. And that's why a lot of people have such horrible side effects to it, is because it is not one of the cleaner drugs. So he acknowledges also in his video that he admits that Invega intenses side effects that are caused by psychiatric drugs. Cheyenne, same here. The breast swelling is a plus for me. Yeah. Well, okay. Okay. He is so rude. I'm going to say this right now. In his video, he says that softening of the breast shouldn't be embarrassing for women because it just gives you bigger tits. So, I don't know about you, but for somebody who is already, that was an issue for me. And not only was it causing me to be bigger, but I was lactating also, which is not a normal thing. You don't want to be lactating, especially when you're not pregnant and you're not having a baby. Lactating is not normal. So that was caused by Invega. I was actually experiencing those side effects because of Invega. So, let's see. He also states that my video must have been sponsored because The drug was recently released to the public in September of 2016. So I don't know his equation quite on that. Cheyenne, same for me. Angel, lol, just lactate within, which makes me sad. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I want everyone, I want to be very clear. I don't know why I've never put a disclaimer on my channel before. I never thought that I would even have to address this, but I want everyone to know I'm not being paid or sponsored or coerced. I've already addressed this earlier in the video, but I am not, no one's making me take these pills. I never signed anything with any company stating that I would talk fairly on their behalf, or that I would take these pills and talk about the side effects that I have because of these pills. I have schizoaffective disorder. That's been pretty clear on my 3-year journey on this channel. Schizoaffective disorder is schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, in case you haven't seen that video. I'll link both of these videos in the description box below for later, if you guys want to come back and replay this video. But so, like, let's see. I got so like heated or passionate because I never thought that I would even have to do a video like this, but I guess I do, because it's not ignorance. I mean, why? I guess I could see why people would assume that I was getting paid to do pharmaceutical updates, because I've been on so many medications on this journey. But no, it's just because nothing was working for me. Along with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, I have PTSD, ADHD, and OCPD. So OCPD is obsessive compulsive personality disorder. It's a lot different. It's completely different than having obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder is where you're afraid of germs, you want to clean all the time, have everything completely 100% organized. Whereas obsessive compulsive personality disorder is where you fixate, you obsess, you go back and forth in your mind. So Jeff, Invega is in the yes, it is. It's in the risperidol family of drugs, I think. I don't like it at all. Also, I want to mention omega-3 and B vitamins are good. Yes, Jeff, along with my doctors, I do need to take a vitamin B supplement and an omega-3 supplement, which I'm currently not taking. But in the same book, it's not the DSM, but it's in another book. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about, but there's a book. It's like this thick, it's huge, and it's got all psychiatric drugs from the last like 50 years, and Invega is in the risperidone or risperidol family. I've been on risperidol. I've been on, there's another one, risperidol and Boost Bar. No, I don't remember. There's another one, and I've been on all of those, and side effects are moderately the same, not quite the same. Invega was the worst reaction that I had out of all of the medications. Okay, so now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, I get asked on almost a daily basis, what medications am I taking currently? You guys, if you followed me on the last 3 years of my journey, you will have seen me in my previous videos go from completely the flat effect, where I was not talking really at all. I would pick up the camera and I would have really nothing to say. I would just be completely in zombie mode, where I had no personality, to now where I feel like myself again. I'm actually applying for work again, which is crazy. All of this is totally godly divine intervention, I believe. I believe that God has allowed me to heal. I've been in therapy for the last 2 years with a psychiatrist that I've seen every 3 weeks to a month. I've been in therapy every Thursdays for the last 2 years. There was a period for about 3 to 4 months where I wasn't actually seeing a counselor, but pretty regularly I've been healing. I've been doing my job. So now what I want to walk you guys through is the new wave of medication that I'm on now, because since I talked to you guys last time, I believe my medication has changed yet again. So, okay. So, not all of these is for schizophrenia. Not all of these is for the bipolar disorder. I do have seizures, so one of these medications is for seizures. Okay, let me go down the list. I've got them all right here. So, if you're curious, I'll just start going. Okay, so I take clozapine. Clozapine is the antipsychotic that I'm on right now. I take that one at night. I take 175 milligrams. I was on 350 milligrams of clozapine, and I've been lowered to 175 milligrams, which is phenomenal. I'm doing really, really well. That helps me to sleep at night, which is really good. It makes me tired during the day. So when I take it at night, the later I take it at night, the later I sleep in during the day. So if I take it at 9 o'clock at night, I'll generally wake up about 10 o'clock in the morning. If I take it at 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night, then I'll end up sleeping till 12 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, I think my kids are here. I take lovastatin or lovastatin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lovastatin for blood pressure. I take metformin, which is helping with weight loss. I take gabapentin. That's helping me with my migraines. I've been on gabapentin now for 7 years or so. I take lorazepam, and that is only on an emergency needed basis when my anxiety is too high. There are times where I'm filling out an application or doing stupid stuff. Sometimes I'm just cooking and I can't breathe. Like, it'll take my breath away. That's how bad the anxiety gets. When you have schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, from the voices, I'll get into that in a minute. The voices, they get so bad that the anxiety is really, really high. The bipolar disorder, you have mood disorder with the bipolar, so a lot of the times it's depressive mood disorder, so a lot of times I'm really depressed from that. But like I said, this is the medication regimen that I'm on right now. I feel great. I feel like I'm doing the best that I have been in the last 4 years or 5 years. So I take Singular, that's for breathing. I take that at night. Lexapro. So I take Lexapro, that's an antidepressant that I take every morning. I'm on 10 milligrams of that. That was 20 milligrams. Thank you, Angel. She said you look great. Thank you so much. I take the Lexapro, that was at 20 milligrams, and now we've been able to kick that down to 10 milligrams. I take Abilify, so I take 45 milligrams of Abilify every morning. That was originally at 5 milligrams when the clozapine was at 350 milligrams. So as you can see, we've taken the clozapine down and we've raised up the Abilify. And the reason for that is Abilify can cause anxiousness, jittery, insomnia. It can. So anyways, what we did, because it can cause all those things, and the clozapine causes drowsiness and just exhaustion, those two meet in the middle, and we've been able to kind of balance things out. BHD, which, yeah, I guess that's helping. Next thing, omeprazole, which that's for heartburn. So, and yeah, that's my complete. Oh, topiramate. That's the next one that I'm taking for seizures. I take 250 milligrams of topiramate a day. No, 300 milligrams. I take 300 milligrams of topiramate a day. So that's my entire list of medication that I'm currently on. I'm not sponsored. No one's paying me to do this video. I'm almost positive YouTube's gonna demonetize this video anyways because there's medication in the thumbnail of this video. I'm discussing medication throughout the entirety of this video. But yeah, I just want to be upfront and honest with you guys because I've never put a disclaimer on my channel before stating that I am not a pharmaceutical shill. So I'm not a sellout. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. If you guys have any more questions, please throw it into the comments below and I will be happy to get back to you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Do you guys have any more questions for me regarding anything we discussed today? Hey, Alicia, hi. How are you? Go.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something.
Jeff says, maybe I'm wrong, but I still believe there's a way out of this med entrapment. I believe in nutritional therapy and B vitamin complex. Alicia, I'm doing good. And you? I'm doing really good. I commented on one of your videos about my friend diagnosed recently paranoid schizophrenia and getting her help. How long did it take you to get those? Okay. I read your comment. I got your comment, but I'm not going to make excuses, but I haven't had a chance to actually reply to you yet. So I've been on this mental health journey for, to be honest, let's see, in September, it'll be 5 years. And in the last 3 years, I really dove in and started on the mental health journey track, because in the first 2 years, I was trying to get my physical health healed or healing. Like I was trying to heal my physical body. That's how I should say it. I was trying to heal my physical body and nothing was working. I was still sick. I couldn't figure out why my brain wasn't aligning with my body. And so 2 years into it, I finally figured it out. I need a mental health doctor. That's the only way I'm gonna figure this out. And so that's when I sought out mental health therapy and mental health treatments. And once I was able to plug that in and actually acknowledge that there was something more that needed healing, I finally was able to start plugging in the answers, getting the right doctors. And once we were able to start getting the right doctors and the answers, I progressively moved things along quite steadily and rapidly. I'm not sure if everybody's mental health journey will go this quickly, but I had to be my own advocate. I had to actually state, I went in to my psychiatrist with 4 pages back to front that said, these are all of my symptoms. This is exactly what I'm going through. I hear voices, I see things. Not just I see things and I hear voices. This is exactly what I hear. This is how many times a day I hear them. This is what they sound like. This is what they're telling me. This is, you know, and then I also said, you know, I'm seeing flashes of lights. If you watch my schizoaffective disorder video, I pretty much laid all of that out to him. And with those 4 pages of notes, he was able to say, okay, you have schizoaffective disorder. So if I hadn't had all of those symptoms written out on a piece of paper, I don't even know if we would be where I'm at today, because I would still be trying to explain things. And so my biggest advice is just write every single symptom down that you see or that she might be going through, and then you can start experimenting with the medication. And I know experimenting sounds terrible, but you're not going to find the right medication right away, because your brain chemistry responds, the gray and white matter in your brain responds differently to different medications. And as she ages, her brain chemistry is going to be growing and changing. And so her medication might be different whether she's at the age of 5 or at the age of 15 and at the age of 20 and at the age of 30. So as she grows, her medication regimen is going to change. So we've been able to calculate that I take, I think, 9 pills in the morning and 11 pills at night. Well, before, a few years ago, I was only taking maybe 4 pills at night and maybe 5 pills during the day. And so that wasn't working for me then, but this is working for me now. And it's because my brain chemistry responds differently to these medications than they did to those medications. So that's the biggest advice that I can tell you is just always keep track of her symptoms, write them down, make sure that her medical team is aware of everything that's going on, and that because they are not there 24/7 watching her. You're her eyes and ears for them. So I hope that that helps a little bit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing live videos right now instead of I have my camera somewhere, but the computer is not set up to do edited videos yet. So Matt's like, you need to do more edited videos. And I'm like, well, I don't have the computer yet. So let's see. There we go. I really hope, I'm going to keep her in my prayers if that's okay. That's a hard one being that she's so young. So I really appreciate you guys just watching and listening to me today. I had a huge rant in the beginning of this video. If you guys didn't catch it, you can go back and rewatch it. It's really not that important. I just want to make sure that everybody knows I'm not doing paid, sponsored pharmaceutical videos. So that's my rant. I appreciate all of you guys. I think I'm gonna go for now. Unless anybody has anything else they'd like to add. I love talking to you guys. You guys are amazing. I just feel like I rambled on so much now. Like, what else do I have to say? I will definitely keep you in my prayers, Jeff. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Just to throw this out there, my husband's studying to be a pastor, and so if you could keep us in your prayers too. He's studying to be a pastor, and he is tentatively approving. We're waiting for an approval for him to be the youth pastor at our new church. We currently drive an hour and a half away every Sunday to go to church. His internship starts in August, so we kind of need a house a little bit closer to where he's going to be the youth pastor, so that way we don't have to drive an hour and a half every day. So, hi, if you're just joining, welcome. So yeah, we had a busy day. We just got back actually. So I just wanted to jump on before I settled in for the evening. And did you guys have a good weekend? I didn't even ask. I just was so like set on my rant. I didn't even ask. I feel so bad. How was your guys' weekend? Psalms 91 is good. Thank you. And what is your name? R-A-B. I see Rab, but I don't want to call you Rab. Or if you could just give me a name that you want to be called, so that way I can get to know you a little bit better. And you guys can add me on Facebook, like no shame. I'll write down my name if you guys want to add me on Facebook. I'll write it on the back of my grocery list. Oh, that's cool, Jeff. You went to go see your brother and nephews? Yeah, that's what you said. You might find me under... So, you might find me under either this one or this one. It's Rachel. Yeah, you can totally private message me anytime. That's my grocery list. Don't worry about that. If you can't find me under here, then look under here. If I'm not under here, then I'm under here. Some people say like they try to find me and then they can't find me, or they say they try to send me a friend request and then they can't send me a friend request. So I don't really know what the deal with that is, but I'm on Facebook. My goodness, I am so glad that I got to get on and talk to you guys today. It's been a good day. We had a membership class at our church, so my husband and I went because we're new members. We just started going to... Yes, actually, Terah, the way I spell it, if you look in the Bible, Abraham's father's name was Terah, which is Terah, and his name actually means spirit, or there's actually no true origin of his name, but they believe his origin was referencing spirit. So, pretty cool. I like genealogy and all that kind of stuff. I'm a nerd. I'm a total nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. All right. Well, let's see. I really have nothing else to talk about. We're trying to sell our car. Did I tell you guys this? We have a 2008 Buick Enclave, and the lady is supposed to meet us tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So, we're trying to do all these things at once. We're just trying to move our life along. I applied for a school district, so I'm waiting to hear on that. I'm nervous about that. Because that would mean employment and possible future housing in Rockaway, which would be amazing. So, our church is actually on the coast. It's on the Oregon coast. So, okay. Well, love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna go. It's been awesome. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Add me on Facebook if you want a private message. Bye. Have a good night, Rachel. Bye. Bye, Jeff. Good night.